Hello, everyone. This is Gig Economy Talk with Lynn. And these gig apps, they really do vie for your attention. And they really will compete with each other to be able to have the most of your time to use for each app. Now, order of importance, whether this is how things turn out, by way of these companies. In actuality, order of importance is there's the customer because they're the ones that, they may place the order. And then, secondly, of course, they need the delivery drivers to, of course, take the orders to the customers and all. So, with that being said, you make sure that these companies treat you the right way. That because your time is extremely valuable. And I'll show you an example or tell you an example of what I mean is that if I don't turn on a particular app nearly as often, uh, I notice that then incentives of some kind will pop up for me. And so I have Uber Eats will be the one that on most weeks will be the number one app money earner as far as my business is concerned. And when that happens, I notice then DoorDash or Spark or Grubhub will have some sort of incentives. But I take turns and check each one out because generally it's Uber Eats and Grubhub are the two food apps that will go hand in hand with each other on the regular in my particular market. But now in a neighboring market, it will be both DoorDash and Uber Eats will be the ones that will take have the most attention because they are the ones that will travel to whatever market they are present in. And so, uh, 1 week, a couple weeks, 3 or 3 weeks maybe, Uber Eats will be number one in that. And then on the fourth week, sometimes Grubhub will be number one. Or then a few times within the past 2 month period, DoorDash was actually number one. But they, as I said, they've kind of gone very bad in my market, but they are better in a neighboring market. It's a college town, and since the kids are back in school, that is working out very well. And so they have had a lack, evidently, of enough drivers in that particular market. So I know which days are the busiest or what times of certain days are the best times to be able to go and make it worth my while to go in the neighboring market and make a um, earn a great deal of money on those particular days and for the week. And then sometimes even Spark has slipped up into the number one spot. So have options. I know you may like one better than the other. Maybe that one does better than the others in a particular market. But at least throw those backups in there and check them out real good. Sometimes it's a matter of working all four that I have on one any given day, and they all have contributed very well to be able to make my day worthwhile. I have I worked last week on last Friday was a great example of that because I ended up working 6.5 hours in all, breaking it up between the lunch and the dinner. Um, market or breakfast too. I did Spark, the Walmart delivery for the morning, and then did Uber Eats and Grubhub when Spark slowed down for the breakfast time and took myself a break, had me some a breakfast, regrouped, went out for lunch, and then lunch it was DoorDash and Uber Eats, which did very well, and then another break in between, regroup, and then for dinner it was DoorDash and Uber Eats again for the dinner time. So, but they all played a part in making for a successful day. 6.5 hours, I made $177. But you have to work strategically to be able to do so. Now, if your one or two apps means for good profit or even a better day or more or less hours, then more power to you. But please have in your back pocket something just in case it goes wrong. So thank you so much for your time, and please let me help you to work strategically to maximize your earnings with a minimal amount of wear and tear on you and your vehicle. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.